Alright, hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to be benchmarking the 5070 Ti on this game Call of Duty Vanguard. We're going to be testing all the different graphical presets that are available in the game. So we're starting off with the lowest preset, as you can see. And on this preset we can see that the graphical quality is not very good. We're getting a GPU utilization of about 96, 95, and we're getting about 50% CPU utilization as well. And our average FPS is around 350, 360 with really good 1% lows, and the frame rates are very smooth. The experience is very smooth, buttery smooth. But right now we're gonna go up a graphical preset to medium, and as we can see, when we do that, yes, the game looks a little bit better, but our average frame rates go down, but just a little bit. They go down from 350 to about 330. Our 1% lows have also gone down, but the gameplay is still very, very playable, very, very smooth, feels very good to play. And this is a very demanding area. This is the first mission of the game, with a lot of particle effects. And let's try to go down one more. Oh yeah, and also I'm using DLSS quality settings, and it should be noted that I'm using DLSS 4 using the DLSS swapper on the 5070 Ti. Alright, so now we're gonna go down to, or go up, excuse me, to the high graphics preset, and the game starts to look much better. But our average FPS have gone all the way down to around 360 average, and about 140 to 150 1% lows. Our CPU utilization is still at 50%, and GPU is around roughly 95, I would say 90, 95. And the game looks really good. It feels very, very good to play. The FPS, very smooth, buttery smooth. There's no hitches of any sort. So it's a very stable 200 FPS. Feels very good. We're gonna do some shooting over here. We're gonna kill some enemies. And as we can see, we're in an outdoors area, so there's lots of rain, particle effects. But now we're gonna go up to the ultra graphics preset, and obviously the game looks the best here. And what's really good is that we have not gone down in FPS all that much compared to the high graphical preset. We're still hovering around 200 average FPS, and our 1% lows are still around 120. So this is very, very playable, very, very smooth, very, very enjoyable gameplay. No complaints so far. Let me pick up this gun. I'm gonna do some shooting here. I'm gonna kill some enemies. This is what you're gonna be doing in the gameplay, in the campaign. This is like a realistic representation of what your gameplay is going to look like. Now we're out again with a lot of rain. Getting shot at, gonna get into cover. Again, this is a very, very demanding area. I am playing on DLSS quality. And my field of view I have set to 120. But still, the gameplay is very smooth, very buttery. No hitches so far. No stuttering like there is in other games sometimes. You know, when new games come out, they're very stuttery, but that's not the problem here. Although I know it's not a new game, Call of Duty Vanguard, when it came out, it wasn't very well received, but it's a good game, I would say. Now we're gonna go and turn off DLSS like we did. So we're playing on native resolution, native 1440p, and our frame rates have gone down all the way from 200 to about 140, 150. So if you turn off DLSS, you're gonna take a good hit, and you're gonna get some of that sharpness back because DLSS is an upscaling solution. So if you turn off DLSS, you're gonna get, a better picture quality, but you're gonna lose that frame rate. As we see here, we're losing our FPS, gone down all the way to 140 from 200, and our 1% have also gone down from 120 to about 60. So for campaign, I would say this is still very playable, very smooth. Again, no stuttering. But obviously, if you're playing multiplayer, you're gonna want to get the most FPS that you can get. So turning on DLSS would not be a bad idea if you're playing multiplayer, especially if you have like a really high refresh rate monitor. For example, over here I have a 260 Hz monitor. Maybe you have a 360, maybe you have a 500 Hz monitor. In that case, you might want to turn on DLSS and get better frame rates. Alright, so now I'm in indoors area, a different setting from outside. There's no rain, and let me just open up my settings. I want to show you that we are still at ultra preset. I have gone ahead and turned off depth of field, and I'm still at a 120 field of view. And let me show you my DLSS settings. That is, if I can go down, as you can see, DLSS is off. So we're playing at native resolution, native 1440p, and indoors we are getting about 120, 130 average FPS with 1% lows of 70, which is better than what we were getting outside. Again, this is without DLSS. So if you want better frame rates than this, obviously turn on DLSS. Alright, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.